Breaking news. WHO declares global health emergency over Ebola outbreak. Guys, there is a serious problem, but right now we are heading towards what is happening in a part of Africa. The World Health Organization has declared this emergency break over this matter of Ebola. The world is once again on a very high alert after the WHO organization have said you guys should calm down or you guys should just relax following a dangerous Ebola outbreak affecting a Democratic Republic of Congo and even Uganda. This announcement signals that even international health authorities believe this situation is very serious and enough to require urgent global attention. We thought that Ebola is no more in existence, right? You and I thought that. I thought about that too. So how come? Where is this coming from? This virus disease spreads with speed. It's still spreading further. Ebola is one of the world's most feared diseases. Like this disease is a virus that comes with fever. It comes with internal air something, that thing that moves like water that still has a color of red. It comes with vomiting, it comes with weakness. These are the symptoms somebody can actually be experiencing if they have Ebola. In many cases, it lands to buy. The person can just buy just like that. Ebola spreads through direct contact, direct connection with somebody that is affected, whose body is affected, who has this, virus. The flu spreads very quickly, making outbreak extremely difficult to control. Because once you actually touch any surface or get in close contact with the person, especially in areas with weak healthcare systems, it becomes difficult to control. Now, health officials are racing against time. This is not a joke. According to experts, the emergency declaration is designed to unlock faster international funding, at least increase medical support to help those who need support, deploy emergency response, the team who are at least going to help, and even improve coordination between countries. There's nothing like we and this country are not very good or connected in terms of business or things. So the goal is very simple: to stop this virus from spreading. The virus is supposed to be stopped before it crosses more borders and even turn to larger international crisis. So instead of turning into international crisis, it should be controlled while it's still spreading across Congo, across Uganda. There are places right now in Congo that is affecting people. So after many people who heard this announcement, is bringing back the painful memories of COVID-19 pandemic. Remember, in Nigeria, in COVID-19 era, people were not even allowed to go to school. In 2019, it was a very bad era, a memory people wouldn't even want to get back to. Across the media, people are talking about it. People are already concerned. It's already spreading. So many people worry how those who have contacted this right now will be faring. World may once again face a very major health disaster, but we say God forbid to that. God wouldn't allow his children to get connected to those. I'm not saying those who have been affected are not God's children, please don't get that wrong, but this we don't pray for. So for those out there who have been affected by this, we pray that God help them, heal them, and take care of them, send help to them. Others are calling for calm, reminding the people who are thinking and remembering this particular problem. Ebola is very different from COVID-19 and is usually harder to spread through casual contact. Still, the danger remains very real. The Democratic Republic of Congo has faced multiple, Ebola outbreak over the years, largely because of the challenges, including limited healthcare infrastructures and conflict in some regions. Guys, difficult reaching remote communities, and Uganda also previously battled Ebola outbreaks with health authorities forced to act quickly whenever cases like these appear. So the latest outbreak has already sparked trigger talks, increased border monitoring, and even public health warnings and emergency calls. Medical preparations are across the countries of the world. East and Central Africa needs help. Global health experts says the world cannot even afford delayed actions anymore. Like during past outbreaks of Ebola, slow responses allowed disease to spread very fast, wider and cost more lives. No matter where you hear about it, just try your best to report to direct authorities. This time, the WHO says early intervention is critical. So, people who are talking about this online, the unusual state of healthcare systems around the world. Many African countries continues to struggle with limited medical equipment. Looking at so many countries in Africa, they are having limited medical equipment. Of course, I will say understand hospitals and even shortage of vaccines and emergency supplies. All these things contribute to the mind of many people. Some critics have even argued global attention only increase when outbreaks begins threatening wealthier nations. When it becomes a serious case to be handled, that is when authorities who are in charge of this matter start running helter skelter. But despite all that, we pray that God helps the world conquer this disease. Unlike decades ago, health officials have more experience dealing with Ebola. They have had more experience. Vaccines exist, emergency protocols are stronger now, and even surveillance systems are faster than before when this disease emerged. If the outbreak is contained early, experts believe that this matter, the situation can still be controlled. So for more information and updates, kindly stay tuned and subscribe to my channel.